When looking after data, transparency and confidentiality often don't mix. They pull in opposite directions. I gather you've found a way of addressing that.
Yeah, it's interesting when we, and some of the audience who's watching this may be familiar with the term blockchain. And blockchain, of course, is the underlying technology that drives Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And really the reason that blockchain is becoming so popular and really part of our modern language and business is in and around the fact that all these logs are transparent and there's multiple copies of them around there. And so it's interesting when you start to mix blockchain, the concept of blockchain and open logs that anyone can see, with the fact that it's highly confidential data, you would think that maybe they don't mix, but in fact they do. What we're looking at doing right now, we have some development underway, which will allow the logs of a system, as in who saw a system, to be transparent. So if anybody ever says, well, who saw that document? And again, the information might be chemical information or personal information that needs to be highly secure. This is a way for us to go and replicate the logs into an immutable record so everybody knows who saw that document. And nobody can ever say, really lie about what happened. And not that that's a common occurrence. However, with some clients that we deal with, security is their #1 issue and confidentiality is their #1 issue. And this is a way of us addressing that. It's a bit of dipping our toe into the blockchain the concept. And immediately in talking to people, I got response like, that's great. Once you have that ready, I want all my production logging in there. I want all my redaction logging in there because I want to be completely transparent with my client who's seeing the data and what they're doing with it. So it's an exciting first step for us to integrate blockchain into the eDiscovery market, and you'll hear more as we continue forward.
Does it also log the decision-making process as the lawyers are going through the documents?
Yeah, well, we already have logs in the back end that track when a document, let's say, is marked as confidential or marked as non-confidential. Someone removes the check mark, and that's already logged within the system. But this would create an immutable record of who checked what. Yeah. And you may be aware that in a blockchain environment, there's several servers then that log is replicated to. One of those servers could in fact sit behind the client's firewall. So at any point in time, if they wanted to check the logging, they can actually go check an immutable record themselves.